And fellas, I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, and in today's episode we're infiltrating this compound, I guess you could call it. Check out all these sports cars. That looks pretty fucking dope. And check out how my right analog stick drifts. I'm not touching it. It just does it on its own. Son of a bitch. It doesn't do it when I'm in like this camera angle, but when I zoom in, it just starts fucking... And you know what? I've been playing God of War Ragnarok recently, and I had to lower the sensitivity of the camera all the way goddamn down, which really is infuriating sometimes during combat when I need to quickly turn around. But otherwise, it would just kind of keep making the camera move to the left like that. And I had the same issue on my PS4, except it was even worse because the issue I had on that controller, I believe both of my controllers were fucked up. It's just that one of them that I was using had it where the left analog would move forward. So sometimes my character would just walk forward on its own, depending on the sensitivity of the analog stick. Let's keep going, by the way. Whoops, sorry. I've been playing God of War and now I get these fucking controls confused. In that game you climb with circle.
With you? In Italy, huh?
Yeah, me either. Just wish the circumstances were less tense, you know?
Wish we'd come here on a vacation. I'd love to visit Italy.
Oh. So this isn't your first time here?
No, it's more like third. Had a couple of odd jobs.
With Sullivan?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam doesn't really trust Sully all that much, because I don't know what their deal is, what their beef is, what their backstory is. I imagine they know each other. And Sully is probably just as excited about Sam being back. But he's probably cautiously optimistic because, I don't know, I don't think these two trust each other. Sam is kind of more crooked than Nate. Nate is very good-hearted. He's a good character. Check it out, there's high grass in this game. It's very easy to catch a fucking tick and something like that, which can cause you to get some fucking very awful diseases, actually. And ticks are fucking disgusting. But the secondary thing you can do is actually sneak around in this game. This game actually has stealth elements. Of course, now there's no enemies around, so Nate doesn't really sneak around or anything. But in previous games, one time I was trying to play Uncharted 2 as stealthily as possible because that game features a tranquilizer gun. And that gun has like a limited range, but it takes out everybody in one shot if you get close enough and shoot them in the head. So I was trying to play the game like that. And let's just say that, sure, Uncharted 2 often allows you to take out some enemies stealthily before you engage in a firefight. But ultimately, you have to engage in a firefight. There's no way around it. Now, this game actually does allow you to...
Oh, you think you can rope it?
Do I think I can rope it? Watch this.
I'm watching.
Nate, why didn't you fucking do it in the previous games? Y'all didn't need a fucking rope before?
See, it's all in the wrist. Here, let me see it.
Ah, screw you. I got it. Didn't know I had to aim it, though. Wait, what? Oh.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad. For a second attempt.
Here we go.
I think I'm meant to miss. Alright, this looks like I gotta climb it.
You see that?
Oh, like a pro.
Are there any treasures, though? I don't see any. Since I've been playing God of War, it's, when I started, I was like, well, it's fucking like the previous game. It's just that it gives you a lot of more stuff, like, right off the bat. And also, I don't know what the fuck the story was. I don't remember it very well. I just remember Baldur was stalking you throughout the game. And you killed him at the end. And now there's a bunch of other gods all of a sudden, which feels very weird. It's like the first game features Baldur. I assumed it was gonna be another trilogy.
Over me. I've got a good grip.
Okay.
You know, like the second game is gonna have you fight Thor, and then the third one's gonna have you face off against Odin. But no, apparently,
First try.
This kind of concludes this Nordic duology. Instead of having 5 fucking games like the Greek mythology did.
make your way over.
Which, when you think about it, they really could have wrapped up the Greek mythology in 3 games. They didn't need it fucking five of them. Even more. I don't fucking know actually. There was like a lot of those God of War games at some point. There was like a lot of fucking mobile games too. You know, back before fucking mobile games were all on App Store, you would have fucking Java games that you had to fucking send a message to, like, it would be on like back of magazines. You would have to send a message on like a number, and you'd pay money with that message, and then it would fucking download the game for you, which is fucking ridiculous. I gotta climb Sam again. What's he doing?
Shh, hold up.
Last couple of episodes, I had this fucking car wash Monster Energy I found. Yeah, I fucking found it. I didn't bother it. Now I have a Monster Energy that's actually new, and I hadn't had it before. It's called Monster Energy Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Ultra Strawberry Dreams sounds fucking delicious. Not gonna lie. Mamma mia, we went from fucking listening to Spanish people to listening to Italians.
Did you see him? That rented thug was packing some serious heat.
Rent the fog.
Brought guns.
Sam, we're gonna pull this off so smoothly we won't need them.
I hope you're
Look, are
right.
these lemons? Lemon trees. I think in Italy would have like a wine area or something. I gotta find treasures though, man. I'm not coming out of this empty-handed. There's a treasure. So they do shine, just like they did in the last games. Uncharted 3 actually had like visible free models
those
of the
years.
treasures. It's just that they would
Some of
shine.
the things that you missed the most.
Like what? Damn it! Come back here, you fucking speakable
Like
son
what?
of a bitch!
The smell of fresh citrus. Riding the motorcycle. It's little things, but they add up.
I don't know. I'd love to fucking smell the fresh citrus. Look at these fucking boats. Look at this fucking town. Man, Italy is a nice place. Though at the current moment it's a bit overrun with fucking refugees. And I don't know if that's gonna change anytime soon. Europe is being fucking destroyed from the inside by whoever the fuck is behind all these refugees intakes. They ain't here to fucking live a better life, no. I mean, obviously they will live a better life since they fucking live off of some kind of benefits and shit. They don't go to work.
That should hold.
I honestly can't imagine fucking going to a foreign country just to not work. What do they do all day? Fucking rape women? Is that their fucking job? And the people who come here are not actually, you know, like poor fucking war refugees. Fucking,
All
they don't
right,
fucking
come on
need
down.
help. Some of them genuinely do get paid to come and fucking disturb peace. Like who? Who the fuck knows?
Standing's a little more painful than
One
the
big inside job.
Yeah, tell me.
You know, I watched a Let's Play of this game a while back, and it was
Your other
um,
wonderful finds.
fucking Oni
ones I
Plays,
missed.
but it was
At
like
least
Aaron
taking
from Game
pictures.
Grumps playing the game. I mean, he kept making fun of the game. I don't know why.
I wish. Elena filmed some of it, but camera didn't make it.
That's too bad.
I have some drawings, though. When we get back, I can show you.
You have drawings? What, are they up on the fridge or something?
No, they're good drawings.
I can't wait.
Man, you're such a dick. Oh yeah, are they talking about El Dorado? Camera didn't make it. Yeah, that's true. But there was a picture of them all three, you know, Nate, Sully, and Elena. See what's awesome about this series? It's like very grounded in reality. This game is the only game that actually doesn't feature any supernatural elements. Like, actually Golden Abyss didn't feature anything supernatural either, but Uncharted 1 had fucking Wendigos. Uncharted 2 had the fucking monkey people, orcs. And Uncharted 3 had the fucking desert ghosts. So it was
Ah,
kind of
this
like
looks
Indiana
promising.
Jones, you know, where it's
Figure me
grounded in
good
reality,
clothes.
but a lot of different supernatural elements do exist. It's just that they're not common knowledge. I mean, people believe in
Shit!
supernatural elements in real
Okay up
life,
there?
so if these people are convinced
Yeah.
those are real,
Yeah, I'm good.
who's to say they aren't? And my arms fucking hurt just from looking at that. Some rusty ass fucking bar that I don't know what purpose it serves. And he's just swinging on it with his bare hands. Must have rust and smell like fucking copper or whatever the fuck, aluminum. With his fingers. Where am I going now?
It'd suck if you missed right now.
It sure would. But I don't miss.
Damn it, you fucking asshole. I do like their brotherly dynamic of them being kind of dicks to each other. But, you know, in like a lovingly way. Not like they genuinely fucking don't like each other. Maybe I should have replayed this game myself before making a Let's Play, because, you know, like I said, last time I
Nathan?
played it, quote unquote, it wasn't me playing.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I was watching a video a long time ago explaining just how difficult it is to pull off an animation
You all right?
of a character taking their clothes off.
How do I look?
Because think about it.
$400 million. Let's go.
Think about it like all the video games where you can change clothes. My example would be San Andreas. In San Andreas, when you change clothes, CJ goes into a closet and comes out wearing the different clothes. In a lot of games, when you change clothes, they just appear on the character.
What's that?
Nobody cares if you smoke indoors.
It's been a while.
Too long, boyo.
Yeah, it's solid. It's my
You remember
dad.
my dead brother, right? Victor?
I'll be goddamned. 15 years.
Yep.
Good to see you alive, Sam.
I really just made a pact not to talk about him ever.
This cross, huh?
Yeah, about that.
What about that?
Come on, let me show you something.
The cross is upside down. It's a satanic symbol. Actually, upside down cross was... well, it's not a satanic symbol. I don't know. It's just been adapted by like modern fucking Satanism and
Before
shit.
you guys got here.
They changed the law.
Just like the pentagram.
Take a whole pile of cash to make that happen.
Well, how long before they start the bidding?
10, 15 minutes tops.
Well, there's got to be some way we can grab it.
There is just a small matter of a few hundred eyewitnesses.
Use a hook shot.
Okay, but we just need a diversion.
Like?
Like,
An
I
explosion.
don't know. But there's got to be something.
If
See,
guards
the-
make it for that cross.
They don't see it.
This scene was adapted in the Uncharted
Jesus,
movie
you
as
guys act
well.
like you never spend time in prison. If you want something dirty done, then you wait for lights,
Lights
out.
out. Where's that electrical panel for this place?
There's ventilation. Electrical.
It's like a fucking CSGO map.
So we just have to climb up there and kill the
There's a
lights.
fucking
The cross
Italy
in the dark.
CSGO
There
map.
will be an emergency generator.
And that'll give us a few seconds of darkness to work with.
Meaning we'll have to be right next to the cross when the lights go out.
So there's no way we can get that close without being noticed.
Scusate, signora. Antipasti?
I'm all set.
I'd like some pasty.
Who are you?
Not sure about anti-pasty.
Would you focus?
The waiter wouldn't get noticed.
That could work.
That will work.
Is it good?
All right. All right, I'll get to the break
Next time I'm in Italy, or if I'm ever in Italy,
the best pickpocket.
I'm gonna fucking get
Go
some
ahead and before,
anti-pasty.
keep your eye on the prize, okay? Let us know if anything hinky goes down.
Roger that.
All right. Listen, we still got this. Ready?
Ready?
All right, follow me. We'll cut through the cellar.
Yeah, so this scene was adapted in the movie. Also, last episode we motherfucking played Crash Bandicoot.
Going vegan.
Squizzy?
You're kidding me.
Not sure if you remember that. And Sam goes out. I should follow Victor. I don't want to break the sequence by fucking trying to look for treasures. See, I feel like that's what people are saying whenever they criticize modern AAA games. especially these narrative-driven ones. Like scenes like this, what I'm doing here is just walking. Because it's a scene that might as well be a cutscene, but I get a little bit of interactivity because I get to walk left, right. I get to turn around.
Cellar's just through there.
But what's the point of it all if I'm not actually doing the thing that this game is
This place is
supposed
fancy.
to do, jumping, climbing, and shooting?
Douchey European techno.
Oh look, LA, nice here. Fucking German techno playing here. Eurobeat.
Here we are.
Let's do this.
Italian disco. Disco Italiano.
Hell, it's locked.
Shit, it was open earlier.
Now what? Can we pick it?
No, it's electronic.
We'll have to find another way in.
But it would have been pretty funny if Sam had this thing going on where he kind of doesn't know what the fuck's going on in current day and age, because he's been in prison for 15 years, but they don't really use that.
There's a lot of eyes out here.
I don't know how long he's been out of prison, but I guess long enough to catch up with what's been going on. When does this game take place anyway? 2016? That's like pre-pandemic. Alright, give me your fucking thing. Come back here, you son of a bitch.
I'm not even trying yet. Yeah, I can tell.
You know, I'm not being very subtle. I'm following this guy around, eyeing his ass like I want some of that. Took his shit. I got it like it's a treasure.
Doubted me.
Even showed up on the screen spinning around.
Professionals at work.
See, that's the type of shit I like in video games. Video gamey type shit you wouldn't see in movies. The shit popping on the screen to show you what you got.
Okay.
All right.
It could have been implemented in such a more subtle way, like maybe Nate looking at the card when the camera zooms in, just to kind of show you that Nate has the card now. But no, it just showed up on the screen with a sound effect spinning around.
Good luck.
Can you imagine
Be in
something like
touch.
that happening in a movie, where a character picks up an item and it starts spinning around on the screen? With a funny sound effect. And Sully's so fucking cool. Why didn't he got a spin-off? Yet. And he never will.
Hands in the air. Hi, Victor.
Hello, Nadine. Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun. Hardly recognize you out of your
This
fatigues.
time.
Yeah. You know how it is? Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up. Looking sharp, by the way.
Not too bad yourself.
Feel so out of place here. Can't tell you what a relief it is to run into another English speaker. Even if you are American.
Those fucking Italians.
My parents for that one.
I was on my way to the bar. Can I get you something?
Yeah, scotch.
I don't know, between an American and an Englishman, I'd fucking prefer not to choose neither of them, but
Catch all that?
shit,
Yes, I did. Sounds like a
it's
lady's
like
trying to
choosing
buy you a
between two
drink.
devils. See, that's the cutscene I've been talking about. They took their jackets off. Look at Nate. Look at him. Look at the shit. He took
Isn't
it
she on that
off.
Army for hire? Is it called
He had a
coastline?
layer of clothing that acted realistically. This probably would have been impossible to done if this wasn't a pre-rendered cutscene, but like mid-game, like you just walk around and Nate just takes off a
Somewhere
jacket,
else,
probably
that's
would
all.
be impossible
You,
to do.
Stay out of trouble, okay?
I'll try.
They would have to like fake it where for a moment you lose control of Nate and he just takes off his jacket and then you regain control when he just holds it. Because as realistic as games gets nowadays, proper physics of like
Food
fabric
down here to feed a small town.
is still the only fucking thing that video games or animated movies don't pull off very realistically. With animated movies it's a little bit better because every time you watch a movie it doesn't play out in a different fucking way. Like a video game. Because, well, a while back I kind of understood that watching an animated movie is very much like watching a cutscene in a video game, except it's a really long cutscene that isn't interrupted by gameplay. You know, that's why you can have cloth physics in a movie, but they would probably have to spend days fucking making the cloth act realistically for like a couple of seconds of screen time. There's that scene in Puss in Boots, no, not Puss in Boots, in Shrek 2 when Puss in Boots shows up, and he's got a cape, and on all the promotional materials of the movie, posters and shit, he's got a cape. But he quickly tosses the cape away in the movie, and then he never fucking wears it ever again. Also, this looks like the opening of Vice City, where they all sit around the table. I never understood that opening to Vice City until years later when I understood that, oh, it takes place in Liberty City. And the families that are the villains, the Forelli family, are in fucking Liberty City-based mafia. Now I understand. As a kid, I was like, who the fuck are these people? They show up, they keep calling Tommy throughout the game. I don't know who the fuck are these guys, what their beef with him is. But there's a lot of backstory to Vice City that the game doesn't exactly explain. That apparently Tommy is from Liberty City. He went to prison for killing a bunch of people in Hardwood. That's why he's got that nickname, Hardwood Butcher. Which Hardwood is a place you can visit in GTA 3. Oh, fucking let go of it. So fucking... What are you doing? Having a seizure?
I see some fence up there.
It's like that. It's like that mission sneak into a museum in Uncharted 2. See, if you fucking think about it, I could replay all of the first 3 Uncharted games and just simply call the Let's Play Uncharted Nathan Drake's Collection Let's Play, where I play through all 3 games in one consecutive Let's Play. Though that'd be a little bit strange, wouldn't it? Ah, shit.
Electrical in this joint.
I was talking about a winery before, and there you go.
That'll do.
Bunch of barrels
It's always
of
a good
old
idea to bring a
fucking
smoker along. Unless you need to run.
wine. I'm not a fan of wine, to be honest, but if I get to pick wine, I kind of like
Good thing Sully's driving.
sweet red wine. Probably not everyone's favorite choice. It sounds like the most amateur choice of wine
These casks.
possible, but fucking I don't give a shit. Why would I drink some wine that I don't fucking like just because I will feel sophisticated? Like a white wine.
Tells me that's not gonna fly.
That fucking sucks. White wine. White, sour fucking wine. It's fucking dog shit. Remember when I was in Greece and like during like my last days, I bought some wine for like my family members and stuff and my friends, and I bought like some wine that was like supposedly really fucking good, and it was like white, sour wine, and I was like, oh, this is supposed to be like classic fucking Greek, very famous Greek wine, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's buy this shit, and it was fucking dog shit. Every single person who I drank it with said it was fucking awful.
Hey, should we worry that Victor's chatting up Nadine Ross? I mean, I've heard some pretty scary stories about her crew.
Yeah, don't worry about Sully. I can talk his way.
Nadine, you know how in like every Uncharted game there's the villain. There's the main villain, and then there's the henchman of the main villain. For example, in Uncharted 1, the main villain is Gabriel. No wait, what's his name? Roman Gabriel is the main villain. He's kind of like the evil Sully, right? And then you have his henchman Navarro, who's the guy who's running all the mercenaries. He's the leader of the mercenary group that Roman, I guess, hired to get to El Dorado, right?
Damn.
In Uncharted 2, you have Lazarevich with his private army. And his henchman would be, I guess, Harry Flynn, who's one of my favorite characters, like I said. In Uncharted 3, you have the old lady, whose name I fucking forget. And you have Talbot, who's kind of her right-hand, fucking weird-ass right-hand man. And in this game you have Nadine being the right-hand man with her private army. And then you have the main villain, who I'm not sure if I spoiled you who the main villain is. Have I? Also one of the main villains. But that's more of on Sam's side, is that fucking gangster. But he doesn't show up very often in the game. But like I said, he's a very fascinating character in my opinion. That's something that's being done with characters and stories very often. How are these barrels fucking standing like that? Are they like fucking connected some way? They don't look connected. What am I fucking doing? Isn't this door where I'm supposed to go? You know what? I gotta start like actually looking around. I was running around hoping to run into the solution while I talk about shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta pull it backwards, not forward. Good thing these things roll so fucking nicely. They probably said what I have to do and I wasn't fucking listening. Nate, why can't you carry a lighter? Maybe there's like a hidden fucking illusion door. What are they called? Damn it, Dark Souls had a very cool term for the illusion gateways.
There you go.
I can't remember. There is a cool gunfight that ensues later in this level, but I'd like to.
Hey, look, the vents. That's our way out.
Yep. Let's find something to climb on.
Also, another thing I noticed is that throughout Uncharted 1, Nate wears like one fucking outfit and the whole game just takes place in like one continuous story, right? And Nate feels very inexperienced compared to his later appearances. But in Uncharted, every following Uncharted, there's always these like back flashbacks and shit.
I'm holding a lighter.
Hold the lighter.
All these flashbacks to characters' pasts and stuff. Like we had Sam having a flashback, we had Nate having a flashback after he crashed the boat. Would you say that this entire sequence we're in is also a flashback because the game opens with a boat ride and you don't exactly know what led to that boat ride?
Up we go.
So everything happening right now is actually taking place before the boat ride from the beginning of the game. So would you say that it's all a kind of like a flashback? Also, yeah, in real life, vents are incredibly fucking dusty.
Cosa portiamo a quell'odioso miliardario tedesco?
Looks like my
Quello
size
con il
too.
parrucchino e quella roba sul naso?
There's no shortage of
Portali. Sciacquature dei...
Mamma mia. Yeah, I don't know, man, but
Sai che questa gente non piace.
vents in real life are insanely fucking dusty. Not to mention all these metal fucking, you know, metal is very sharp sometimes because, well, it has to connect somehow. So there's these connections, and they can sometimes be really sharp. You could cut yourself on one. Not to mention there's always the classic fucking fan. Also, sometimes vents in like movies get depicted so fucking huge where someone can just, like, I was at work, and one time we were building a vent like this. It was like a vent for some kind of, I don't know what, but it was pretty long, and we had to build it in parts. And you know what? It was big enough for me to probably crawl through it. It was much wider than this. It wasn't like a square shape. It was more like trapezoid shape.
Shh. You shh.
What you fucking shushing me about? Plus, I feel like crawling around in vents would be much fucking louder than this. You know what would be fucking cool? If there was like an Uncharted game, and you had like Sam and Nate trying to steal stuff, but you would have like another team of treasure hunters trying to do the exact same thing, and they would kind of have a rivalry going on. Like, imagine Nate trying to steal shit only to find out fucking someone else got to it first. It would have been fucking hilarious. Also, you know what? There's a PS2 game of Lupin the Third. And Lupin the Third is a lot like Uncharted, you know? He's a thief. Not a treasure hunter, but he's a thief, so he steals treasures. But basically he breaks into vaults and stuff, and he goes on these, like, mystical adventures. because he just simply wants to retrieve the treasure of whatever the fuck. But the PS2 game is not some kind of hidden Uncharted-like game. There is an Uncharted-like game on PS2, and it's actually an Indiana Jones game that feels a lot like a Tomb Raider game, but it actually feels a lot more like an Uncharted game than Tomb Raider. And I would love to play it at some point. It's called like Indiana Jones and the Sorcerer's Staff or something like that. Better than the fucking new Indiana Jones games. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle or whatever the fuck. It's the dumbest, shittiest name I ever heard. I might finish this episode here, because it's a pretty good place to finish. Man, I'm looking good with this white shirt and black pants. Classy, but fucking kind of business casual look. It's like a businessman on a hot fucking summer day. What was I saying? You can totally see Nate get into a fucking Ferrari and ride off. The fuck I've been saying? Oh yeah, look on the third games. There's only one on PS2. There's some really obscure old ones, but those I don't really care about. Because the PS2 one actually has an English dub, and I would love to play it. And it's not like an Uncharted. It's more like a fucking quick time event game, where it's basically like a movie, but you do have quick time events sometimes. So it honestly sounds kind of shitty, but I really like Lupin the Third, so I might check it out. And if it's okay enough, I might record it. Or maybe I'll be recording it on my first playthrough, and that'll be it. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.